So good evening. So so there's the integration and the initiation, given the idea of the whole path, in the particular related to each initiation, that and the initiation itself, the whole integration of the whole state path explained in brief, so that so the setting up, the meaning of the initiation is setting up in the gradual path. So that's what it is. So so main reason to follow the Mahayana path, that is to benefit for sentient beings. So the compassion towards other sentient beings, see suffering, if unbearable, so see the great compassion, seeing sentient beings suffer, suffering samsara, so unbearable. So then, how you can? So therefore, how you can benefit them is you see, you need rupakaya. You need to take the body, the Buddha's holy body of form. Dharmakaya, you see, just Dharmakaya. You see, the sentient cannot see, cannot communicate. So, in this, you see, so the main thing to achieve to benefit the sentient beings is the rupakaya, the holy body of form. So. So to achieve that, you need to achieve Dharmakaya. So then with Dharmakaya manifest see the holy body of form. See, yeah, and then then not only the Sampatya Nimanakaya, but this is out of Dhammakaya, pure form, another aspect of Buddha, and then also ordinary form, for ordinary beings whose mind is obscured and who cannot see aspect of Buddha, pure form, then manifest various ordinary form, all sorts of nothing definite to say. In any kind of form that fits exactly that sentient being, to that level of mind, the level of the quality of the mind, so among the impure, among the karmic obscuration, whose mind is obscured, among those things, they are very heavily obscured, have many different, or they are, numberless in the different kinds. So then, so manifested in human form, ordinary human form, of having suffering, and that delusion, having suffering, just like exactly as ordinary being, showing exactly as, then showing exactly as, some of the symptoms in the form of dog, cat, whatever, but who manifest dog exactly behave dog, they say barking and the eating. Anyway, doing whatever the dog does, whatever the dog does, exactly behave. So that's what it means manifestation. So ordinary human being, you see, so having delusion, having ignorance, you see, like that. Delusion, suffering, and mistaken, whatever. So exactly, and you see, not showing hide and not because it doesn't fit, it doesn't come to see, so not hiding that, no more than that. So see, so it manifests ordinary bodhisattva, exactly ordinary bodhisattva. So you may think may not have a realization of higher bodhisattva, it's the Burmese, you see. How would it be showing exactly no other higher understanding or something? It behave exactly. So like so a manifest child, born a child, and cry, make kaka pee, and you behave exactly like a child. So so any form, you see. So manifest means that, so you do exactly, what suffering, how normally they do. So that, because only in that way then you can help others. Only this way they can see, they can communicate. So only this way you can benefit others. So anyway, so it's very easy to believe from the others, oh, this, definitely is ordinary being, doesn't know any higher, is not high bodhisattva, has no idea, no understanding. So because it behave exactly as, if it's ordinary bodhisattva, behave exactly like that. It doesn't show anything special, having a suitable miso or anything, see. So anything, so some is a butcher, for some manifest butcher and show exactly butcher, normally what butcher does. Then prostitute, manifest for some, for sentiment, for so much attachment, whatever it is. Then, whatever normally they just exactly behaving that way. So you see, so the other being who don't have pure, who's only with the mind, not pure mind, just only see exactly behaving like that, you see, then see only that, doesn't see anything more than that, higher than that, in the view of that person, so like that. So all these great beings, in the past life, all the enlightened beings, but when they reincarnate, they see, the children, so do you know what the children does normally? Yes, like that, crying, and what normal children behave, play, just exactly. Even though in reality, enlightened beings. So say, so that for example, as soon as the court often says, I don't know this, I don't know that, quite often, you see, when your conversation or in the teaching sometimes, or there's some, this not sure something that, or many times you see, or when you have interview or things, ask them, this I don't know, you see, like that. So anyway, so then that time, of course, if you have pure mind, seeing, real Genesis or real Buddha, then of course you wouldn't have that thought. But if you don't have that pure mind, you would think, really, someone doesn't know this. So you might think, so you see as a sort of ordinary being, that, which is, anyway. And some people, you see, for certain people, like showing kind of aspect of upset, disturbed or upset, and showing dark face. However, it's all a sentiment view, and of course, it is done to benefit to the sentient beings, and those particular sentient beings needed that aspect, need that, such aspect and manifestation. So one might think, one might think if one doesn't have it, realization, siddhi, if one doesn't have pure mind seeing, realizing Buddha, then one, angry, you might think like that. As if common people would think like that, who do not know. You see. So see ordinary form like having discriminating thoughts like that, you see. So showing ordinary bodhisattva, you see that do not show at all having achieved a high path or Arya bodhisattva, those qualities, they never show. See, never show to those, or they never show those never, do not see. Never show because they don't know karma to see, So when I come out, they can see it's just that ordinary. Even as bodhisattva, but ordinary bodhisattva. So, like in the view, it appears 100% is ordinary bodhisattva. You see, 100%. Like that in the view. So again, anyway, this explanation helps also the section, this very important subject of the Guru Puja Guru Yoga, which brings everything successful, all the realization of enlightenment, and works for others to achieve the extensive benefit to sentient beings. So, the part of that. It becomes part of the subject. So now, so one needs to achieve to be able to benefit. So the objectivity of our life, the objectivity, to follow mind path, to complete the works for others and things. For that, we need to achieve the unified state of the stage of the normal learning. Unification of normal learning, so we need to achieve that. So, for that, then that is only possible if you practice high tantra, even the lower tantra. Alone you can't achieve that. Because, as I mentioned, the gross mind doesn't go to enlightenment. Only subtle mind, extremely subtle mind, only that goes to enlightenment. So therefore, and what makes possible to actualize that and sort of see the gross mind is only the high tantra has that method. So therefore, we need to practice the high tantra, for that. Then and all this and the main one, what makes successful, this, then of course, by receiving initiation from Vajra Master, they're taking the Tantric vows. Then, to take the Tantric vows, that depends on preliminary taking Bodhisattva vows. So it depends on that. Then, to be, of course, then all this, preliminary for all this, of course, then need to see. Give up the I, self, cherish others, bodhicitta. So attitude to practice all these tantric paths, by that attitude, you see. So it's a preliminary. With that, then take practice 6 parameters, you see. Then the self-powerful. Then to attain such this gradual part of the higher capable being, then that depends on preliminaries. Having trained the mind in the graduate path, middle capable of being in general left the samsara behind. Renounced. However, the desire realm, all the desire realm itself, all the pleasures of desire realm, and as well as the form realm, formless, those devil realm, form realm, formless realm. Even the formless realm, where there is no suffering, pain, and suffering changes, temporary samsara pleasure, the suffering changes. Those which are suffering, the samsara pleasure which are suffering changes. There's only the third suffering, pervasive compounding suffering. The aggregates under the control of karma and delusion contaminate the seed of disturbing thoughts, and that you see, because of that, the aggregates continue with the aggregate circles again to the next life, again to see the circles to the next life. Then you see, and then that continue that samsara, then circles to the next. So that you see. So, so without renunciation of samsara in general path, and without wisdom realizing, without directly perceiving emptiness, without that, this is what happened. Even by being born in a formless realm, highest realm of samsaras, after that karma is finished, circle again. So however, realizing not only desire realm, but a formless realm, all this realm of samsara, only completely, only nature of suffering. And so, total disgusting. Can't find attraction, even in the dream, for 1 second, even for 1 second, for all these desire realm, the samsara realm, desire realm, formless realm, all this. By discovering how that's only total nature of suffering. So we don't find attraction even in the dream, even for 1 second. So like that, so renunciation of samsara is preliminary. But then, then preliminary is the gradual path of lower capable being and general. The renunciation to this life, or in other words, mind which is totally free from the attachment and the mind which is totally free from the grasping mind, the clinging, grasping, this painful mind, which creates all the confusions, this life and other life. So, life after this. So, other sufferings. So, that satisfied content mind, the free mind from the attachment clinging to this life. So, like that. I think so. I think this should also include that. So the renunciation of samsara, the prayer trainings, and then renunciation to this life. With that, with that, with that, the satisfied, content, the free mind. So, free mind from the confusions. However, with that, not only taking refuge, but Dharma Sangha, but following the advices, the karma, protecting karma, abandoning 10 non-virtue, practicing 10 virtue. However, then the extraction from the gradual part of the law, capable in general, so from the beginning of the path, the perfect rebirth, all that. I see. So all that lies, all that depends, success of all that, from perfect rebirth up to enlightenment, all that lies to the root of the, as Lama Zopa talks, expresses the root of the path. So the devoting, correct devoting versus so here, by looking at the Guru, they say, even whether the teacher's side, is Buddha or not, whether Bodhisattva or not. However, from the disciple's side, from disciple's side, correctly devoted, by looking free from all the mistakes and having all the qualities, and by looking at Buddha, then you want to see training mind that wants to Buddha. Then that way, so the disciple can become enlightened. The disciple can become, if the disciple side practice well, can become enlightened even before the Guru, before that person's teacher become enlightened. So this is So then, before that person's teacher become enlightened, the disciple can become enlightened can be enlightened first. Kuga. Then able to enlighten sentient beings Kuga. So then these disciples, then the objective of the life is succeed. Is succeed. Like then you entered in the primary school, say kindergarten, from their primary school, then high school, college, university, then you get degree, or a doctor or FP, MP or whatever it is, PhD, whatever it is. How you see? So that objective, you see, yeah, and that able to do, able to find job, able to do jobs, whatever, make money or to teach others or whatever, you see. So that, so say, so it's a matter of that. So this way, the disciples, you see these wishes, it succeeds. This way, his wishes, his objective succeeds at last. So that's what's needed. So that's the whole point that is not here. Here is not the argument. Here is not the argument. You see, it is a good that whether the teacher is a Buddha or not, debate argument is not a point of argument. Just practice. It's not a point of argument. See. So here I would like to say something at this point. So this is the reason. So therefore, of course, correct way, could find very difficult to talk about guru devotion. Very difficult to talk about guru devotion because you are teaching Dharma, because you are yourself engaged in teaching Dharma. So very difficult to talk guru devotion. See that. So, however, of course, it is uneasy. But the correct way to do it is that with compassion to others, with compassion to others. If others they didn't know this, they don't know this, if they're completely ignorant, if you leave them completely ignorant in the subject, then they would make so much mistakes. They would all through, no matter how much they learn Dharma, no matter other teachings, how much they learn, how much they try to meditate, say live in the mountains, caves, or you see, not seeing people and not eating food, not sleeping, whatever, not seeing birds, not even seeing the birds, not even coming out to see the birds. Anyway, so anyway, what if they see, they will, because they don't know, so they will make so much mistakes in their life. From beginning, they will make mistakes. From very beginning of Dharma practice, they will make so much mistakes. See, already, so many heavenly karmas collected with lack of understanding the good devotion practice. See, of course, you can't talk about that. from the very beginning. Of course, it has to be suitable. It has to be right. I mean, it has to be the right time. That, of course, otherwise it doesn't. Yeah, but however, generally speaking, therefore, Lama Tsongkhapa is very wise that when he set up Lamrim, of course, follow Lama Tisha. So Guru devotion is a Guru devotion subject brought at the very beginning, so that before you begin anything Suci, so the person is fully aware, has a complete understanding of the teachings on the Guru devotion. So from very beginning, the person becomes very careful. Person knows where you have to pay most attention. What is the biggest obstacle for success? So person has already knowledge. Already, so where you need pay most attention in your life, put your effort, and even cause like danger. However, see, so that's it. So it helps from very beginning to be correct. Start good. Start a good life. Start to see pure practice of it. Yeah. Not begin the life, not begin the life with with some mistakes. Not that. So, begin life, good, pure. See, safe. See. Like that. So, from very beginning, pure, clean life, you see, like that. Spiritual practice. So, in other traditions, the Guru devotion comes after, I think, refuge, or after samsara, talking about how samsara nature is, talking about after shortcoming samsara, or the after refuge, talking about the lower realm, then, perfect usefulness, difficult, those impairments, especially impairments that in the lower realm sufferings, in the refuge come. So I think that maybe after refuge somewhere. So however, so with compassion, with care, with concern of others, with the concern of the sentient being, the disciples, to guide, not my mistake from the very beginning, and make them fully aware. So the explaining with the devotion practice like that. Not, of course, not with the motivation that to receive respect to oneself or the advantage, get advantage for oneself, of course, then that, of course, but then that's not, can be, misused. But you see, your concern of the sentient beings, who are relying on you, and to the concern of them to guide. To be successful at Dharma, to be successful at a realization path, in a few words, in short, disciple to be successful in the attaining path, achieve liberation, enlightenment. So, to achieve the goal, to achieve the objective, to be able to perfectly work to sentient beings. So, for that, so you see that. So if you explain the compassion, I don't. They said that's perfect. That's perfectly right. There's not any problem. But of course, without that motivation, then there's things. Of course, it can be difficult. The other thing is that. Of course, it is planned. Now there are so many Lamrim teachings and translated into English. Sutra and the Guru devotion practice, Sutra and Tantra, the commentaries, and Sutra. So many. So certainly, without much words of that, one way is certainly being a good example, being very inspiring example to the disciple. Of course, that is being without many words, just being very good, very inspiring example to practice Dharma. That's of course that's one way. That's not like before. Now there's many teachings on those subjects which they can find out. So that is not a good one. But still, of course, still it depends on the disciple side. That it depends on interpretation. It depends on the interpretation of the disciple side interpretation. It's just like the teacher. I think you probably heard the story many times. Like the teacher in Tibet, in one monastery, the two disciples went to their home or somewhere very far. They came back, so they come back very, very far from their home or somewhere. Was tired, exhausted. So the teacher gave cold tea. These two disciples, these two monks. So the one disciple, the first disciple. I don't know which one is first. The one disciple thought. The one disciple got angry. The teacher, we came so far, so tired. So he gave didn't give us even warm tea. Then the other disciple said, the teacher is so kind for us, He especially gave us cold tea. He especially gave us cold tea. So here is a simple example. there's also responsibility from disciple to disciple. See, it depends how you depends on the disciples, depends on the interpretation. See, so how you practice, how you think. It all depends on that. How you practice, how you see. So you have to understand also that. So even so it's like the Gyalwa Gyatso that Buddha, 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 from his own side, it was enlightened being unconceivable numbers of eons ago. You see, but the Gyalwa Gyatso, the Buddha's attendant, Gyalwa, who served Buddha 22 years, who always, every day with the Buddha, served 22 years, didn't see any quality. And he saw Buddha only liar. He saw Buddha only liar. And I think his Hindu guru, had one Hindu guru had more faith. More faith than Buddha. And there's some story I don't remember. The Hindu guru was born. Some interesting story. Anyway, the guru was born, then died and born preta. So I think making noise in the road, when monks was passing through, or the karma. Anyway, they born as preta in the road, making noise. So the Buddha explained, So there's some story there. I don't remember. Something to do with it. Some story there. I think they gave a brown sugar drink or something, and then they died. Doesn't matter. Yeah, maybe some of you might remember the story. So anyway, so Gyalwa Gyatso, 22 years being Buddha's attendant, but he never saw any quality, only like all those 23 years. And that is because Buddha went for alms one day, and one girl from the family offered a handful of grain to the Buddha's, put in the Buddha's baking bowl, and Buddha said, due to this karma, you will be enlightened, called Semebe Sangye. So it sounds like Buddha having no name, but I'm not sure exactly. So Buddha has predicted the result that she will become enlightened. Semebe Sangye, Buddha not name, something. Having no name, something like that, I'm sure. So anyway, then he thought this is too much. He thought Gyalwa thought it's too much. He thought Buddha is flattering just because this girl gave a handful of grain. So Buddha is, making big thing from that. It's a flattering. What's the other word? Flattering. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So Buddha is, flattering the girl, you see. So it didn't fit to him. So he thought Buddha is, making huge thing out of that, So he thinks, how possible, from this, and, give one hand of grain and become Buddha. Something like that. So they, because from his side, he never looked at the Buddha, never looked at no mistake, having all quality. He didn't never practice that, never train his mind. So then only look at the mistakes. So this is what he saw. That's what he saw 22 years. Have mistakes like that. So So that then the opposite one is the Milarepa, as I mentioned. The opposite one is Milarepa. Of course, in the West, of course, I don't know, probably might, controversial term might say abuse or whatever. So only scold, only be given hard time for years, never given any teaching initiation. So anyway, but the Milarepa side is undisturbable, unshakable devotion. Look at Buddha, sing on Buddha, say that, no change to Milarepa's devotion, say that. So here, so in this way, all the Sutra and Tantra, it's all supporting each other. No contradictory, only supporting each other. All the teachings of Buddha is for one person to achieve enlightenment. All the teachings of Buddha is only support, one person to achieve enlightenment. So everything completely that support one person to achieve enlightenment. So by having received the initiation, continue like the continuity flow of the river. So attempting continuously the profound yoga, the two stages. So after having received initiation, so then retreat during the practice. So the daily practice, and based on the practice in yoga, profound yoga of the two stages, based on the keeping a samaya vow, like the eyeball, like the eyeball. So even the hair goes touch in eyeball is very sensitive. So so you protect the eye, from dust or from anything. So you protect the eye. So like that, with the keeping samaya vow. Then this way, either able to achieve enlightenment, as Lamrim in this very lifetime. So those Gyalwa, for example, Gyalwa meaning those. Then say, however, even not didn't happen to achieve full enlightenment the best, the beautiful in this life. Then, as I mentioned during the vow, then within next life to meet Guru, and I can practice the path. However, achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes or 7 lifetimes. However, or within 16 lifetimes. However, achieve enlightenment quickly. So, that it is said, probably many of you might have heard that as soon as Song Rinpoche often used Song Rinpoche or Song Rinpoche, Song Rinpoche particularly used to say this, or maybe also Song Rinpoche used that because there's worry, fear of taking initiation, and then unable to pick the vows, and the commitment, things like that. The reciting prayer or mantra, whatever. I think usually the concern is the mantra or the prayer, not so much the vow, the tantric vows. Not so much that, it's mainly the prayer, which just that usually that is more afraid and to do that. The basic tantric vows. There's 5 types of Buddha's vows, and then this 22, those particular ones. However, so again here, what really makes to achieve enlightenment quickly is the tantric vows. These tantric vows, that's so. Always we have to understand. Always we have to understand. So this is the one that makes to achieve enlightenment quickly. The vows, so then the awareness comes in our daily life, in those vows, and then the courage to practice comes. Otherwise that becomes kind of unknown or not taken care of, or just or just concern just some prayer or mantra to recite, to say, but all the rest is not somehow not have taught. However, is that is one of the songs which you say that by taking initiation, because there all this, the hearing all this, so much you take that highest of the initiation, then say unable to practice the Samaya vows, and then born in the lower realms. Then who become enlightened? Who become enlightened first? It's a question of that this person who do something about the initiation all day, didn't unable to practice in Samaya, then born in the lower realm. That and then person who didn't take initiation, high Tantra initiation, that's my vows. And then not even Mahana, not even practice Mahana, taking responsibility, to reach enlightenment person, then being not in that. Then just thinking this is much more simple, just follow the in and apart. That to achieve liberation for oneself. However, so even that person able to complete the 5 paths to liberation, in achieve liberation, then because that person achieved the liberation nirvana, then abide in that for so many eons, get kind of stuck, caught in that blissful state of peace for so many eons, inconceivable number of eons. So therefore, then it's the person who took the has Tantra initiation above, then unable to practice, then born in Lord, then finish the experiencing the other the length of other sufferings, whatever is it. How long have you suffered, but finish the finish the karma, and then then born in human rhythm, with Dharma, because you made connection in the past. This initiation made connection to Tantra in the past. So then you meet again Tantra teaching. Then you practice. Then you engage in the path. You enter in the path in achieving enlightenment. So when this person, another person, didn't even not even practice Mahana teaching, then I enter in a path and achieve liberation from samsara, then abide in this blissful state, peaceful, so many unquestionable. So this other person already achieved enlightenment. Finish experience karma in the lower realm, or that, what length of time is it? How many so finish it? Then in the path, mid-tantra, born human being, mid-tantra, extra path, then it's enlightenment already. So this, so Rinpoche is saying that still that even one didn't get to practice, the Samaya vows, but still that's incredible. It's the advantage to achieving enlightenment by having made a connection to Tantra, by leaving positive imprint, able to leave positive imprint, you see. So that causes to meet Tantra teaching in the future, you see, and practice. So there's and also Lama Tisha, one, I think, 2 geishas from, I saw in the teaching, arguing, so better not take Tantra initiation. And because you break all these vows, the not on the roots, but the 8 heavy ones, it is those, like practicing pure appearance, once a day in the place, so that unable to do them, then you see rainfalls of vices one collect, you see. So the 2 geishas, better not to take any initiation at that. So the Lama Tisha saying that is a blind yak. that is, blind yak eating grass. Blind yak, yak whose eyes blind eating grass, so they cannot see all the grass. You see, blind yak, eyes blind, so see some, she doesn't see some. Blind yak, eating grass. So, so Lama teacher said, even though it's like this, when you're unable to practice pure, like that is an example, pure appearance, like that, you see, then vices like that follow. Then, like a mandala, mandala, I mean, say, Lama teacher used to call mandala, see, mandala the way wide, way clean, see, you put without cover, then many dust. As time goes, many dust. So, but all that dust, so many dust, the time goes covered, but you can clean all that by one time. So like that, this case is talking about this, is it because not knowing there's a skillful means of Tantra. There's a skillful means of Tantra. Called Vajrasattva, where even though unable to keep those subtle ones, difficult ones, you see, unable to keep those vows, unable to practice, continuously. So there's rainfall. There's like those example dust, so that some dust covering the vices, receive, but by doing what's called Vajrasattva practice, one time it can purify everything. So Lama Teacher replied, this is the Lama's point of view, negating what the two cases were thinking. See, so like that. So that's also one to think. Then after you have done the retreat, after you have done deity's retreat, then you can do called self-initiation, and the most powerful. So by having done that one time, that purifies all the all the need karma, all the three level of vows, completely. And then, because during that time also you take a vow, so restore. So that is unbelievable advantage, extremely important, unbelievable advantage. So therefore, it's good to do. If you have received a high Tantra initiation or deity, it's good to do a retreat, that enabling retreat, where you can do it. So self-initiation or these things. You see, where there's incredible benefit, incredible protection of your life. Purify these things, so then I can make pure and able to practice Samayava, and then that makes it easy to have realization of the power of enlightenment. But if you haven't done any high Tantra retreat, then you can't do this practice, this self-initiation, this like a veteran bomb. It's so powerful to purify all the negative karma. And when you and this is one of the best things to do. The one most best thing to practice in everyday life. If not every day, then once a week. If not, then once a month. However, in 1 year, as many as possible, self-initiation. Of course, this Lama, giving initiation, of course. I'm not saying self-initiation is better than they take initiation from Guru. I'm not saying that. Of course, when there's no chance, to take initiation from the Guru, then you see, you take initiation by yourself, so that you purify everything and make everything pure. So, by doing this, then when you die, even though many negative karmas brought out so many clear, but when you die, so your negative karma is very light. So there is no obstacle. So death does not become difficult for you, and it becomes very easy, if you go to Pure Land or however, to find perfect human rebirth, to meet virtuous, to meet Vajrayana teaching again, to practice like that. So, even say, not possible in every month, but in 1 year, as many as possible. Taking self-initiation. If you have done the deities, high-standard deities retreat, the enabling retreat, with the 5 puja at the end. Not just the 2 days. Time is not important. The time is not the question. There's a number of mantras in the retreat, to be able to do 5 puja, like that, you see. To complete the retreat. So therefore, and every time when we take initiation, every time when you do self-initiation, you develop the potential of your mind in a plant seed of 4 kayas. And that makes a mind ripen for to excite the 2 stages. So, however, even you know that you're going to die today, or it's going to be earthquake or something, or bomb or something today. So, even one know that, however, that whatever disease or whatever, that anyway, that one is going to die today, tomorrow, however. I think the best thing is to, if it is not possible to take initiation from Lama, then you take self-initiation. That's the best thing is advised. And by the great the teachers, the Tantra masters. So many practitioners, so they do that. If they know that now they're not going to live, then they just do self-initiation, and then say, ready, you prepare by yourself for a journey to the Pure Land, or the human rebirth, to continue the practice for that. So by having taken this time, by having taken Gyalwa Gyatso initiation this time, so should know all this benefit of what I just mentioned. It happened. Unbelievable purification. It's incredible protection, purification happened. The karmas collected in the past purified, saved from many eons of suffering the lower realm. So should realize the incredible advantage what you received. Say that you have done, that you achieved. Then intend to really put effort to practice for that. So I didn't mention the commitment before. The commitment has the main thing is the Samaya Bhavs, you see. The other one is the start or prior to that. So I don't remember what I said, but I think the basic thing anyway. At a retreat, so for Western students, Lama started this, Lama taught better give them commitment retreat. Then daily prayer. Because Lama didn't, they could not do it, and then they feel so sad. And so the Lama taught better give commitment retreat. So that's how. So in the past, starting from the first Dharma celebration with the Sangha Song Rinpoche, so this was requested, that's how it started like that. Or like, for example, a mental initiation, then Sangha Song Rinpoche, I think it recited Mixema a few times like that. You see, meant to be exceptional proportion that. However, so retreat or can do then see the manipulation so this mantra can chant, whatever or number one wish, so can do that, or to retreat, or if one wishes to sadhana, can do that. In a version of certain whatever one wish, say, can do that, so like that. So the most important thing, important thing is that this permits you to learn Tantra path and to maintain the path. So that taking this incredible advantage, opening the door. That's the main thing. So seeing this, all these benefits, then putting effort to learn and whatever one can practice, like that. So this makes it easy to, during the course, any high tantric teachings to be presented. So there's no danger of breaking, from the master breaking somehow, explaining secret things to the who haven't received high tantric initiation. Those things, then also has the opportunity to practice those secret teachings. So that. So unbelievable fortunate to be able to follow such path. There's so many beings become enlightened by practicing Gyalwa Gyatso, So from Mitazuki, that we from Jerisi to Mitazuki, so I think so I want to say that that our taking this time Gyalwa Gyatso initiation, it's become very important preparation for death. So I want to emphasize also that. It became very important preparation for death. Our freedom at the time of death, to use death as path to achieve enlightenment. However, all that. So I think that's it. Now I ran out of words. All the words are finished. So even now you dig, no words. You dig inside, no words left. That's it. Okay, so please. Okay, we do talk. So, please make a request to the medical field all the groups of medical, the beginning of the Sutra Lama, this tea offering, that some changes done. There's some prayer of the tea offering. I think composed by second to Chang, I think. So I put the when there's some changes, some like additional prayers like that. So it's needed to say. So the question theme that merit field and the protectors and also the worldly those protectors of that this one as well, which is basically succeed immediately or other virtues that all that including here with the house and all the including centers all the spring Dharma in the house of all the sentiments and project will there succeed by receiving all the needs and the most beneficial to the sentient beings in particular the material project and to be able to construct as good as possible, to complete without an obstacle. Without an obstacle. From other religious traditions or they not receive harm. To the most beneficial also to bring them to how you actually cause the general level compatibility in the house also to bring them to enlightenment as quick as possible. All the sentiments to bring them to enlightenment as quick as possible. To bring them that, and then so which includes also to bring to stop all the war, famine, disease, all the problems in this world, and to bring so much peace. To fill up the whole this world with so much peace and happiness, perfect enjoyment, okay? Will cause from this and then all the projects building holiness in Tibet, all the projects in Tibet and all the projects there. There are quite a number of projects in Tibet, and as well as very important ones, as well as making whole objects different parts of the world and for say to liberate sentient beings. However, in social services, the various building holy objects as well as social services, many spend Dharma to be most beneficial, to be most successful, specialized and most beneficial to then also all your wishes success with your Dharma practice and whatever is needed for that purpose to succeed. So that is offering to the particularly the worldly and there was a worldly there was the age groups. First of all, they're offering the triple gems, and particularly outer age groups, inner age groups, sacred age groups. That was that who connected with so many things, weather, so many things. So this tea offering is done for many things before any important activities you do before you build the houses, anything on the land. That's more safe if this tea offering is done within So if disturbance happen, they're unhappy, then they can harm the kind of house obstacles for anything. Starting projects, even traveling, there's so many things. So even the wrathful pujas, as I mentioned, and before that, actually engaging in the wrathful action, that throwing trauma to send, to transfer the consciousness of the evil person in the Pure Land. So even when that, also the tea offering to these beings are done to support, to help, to not harm. So, So this could be one ideal. When there is tornadoes, those are incredible danger to destroy the whole town. Tornadoes or all this, very violent, of the elements. So they are connected with it. They connect with the elements. So the here making tea open the it's another method, another idea that can be very very helpful. But of course, depends on the practitioner as well. So another idea for those kind of problems. But something very simple like this can stop all that damage of billions of dollars. So many billions of dollars damage can be stopped. So if one knows the methods, even it's very small, simple prayer, this can prevent so much damage in the country. That is like the United States always happens. But of course, taking refuge with the Dharma Sangha is essential. That's for everything. So depending on how strong, how serious, rely on the Dharma Sangha, that can have a big. There was one story of a Lama. So this Lama, and it's not just ordinary. It's not just ordinary monk. One Lama or Krishna. So I think he was not familiar with the, and but people ask him that he goes to the people. That he goes to the people where the person dying or dead didn't have much experience. I think it didn't happen in the past. People ask, well, they go to where the person is dead, and people ask to pray. So this Lama, a person died and they asked to pray. So this Lama didn't have the experience, going to being a person who died and then praying, which he didn't do before. So what he did is thousands of refuge prayer. I go for the Guru, I go for the Dharma, I go for the Sangha, what we recite at the beginning of Lama Zopa, you see. So he just did that thousands. He did that. Thousands of malas. In the front of that person died. So of course he may have done from merely filled, not to come and purify the person, the karma. You see, from beginning to birth. But prayer is just a refuge, very simple thing. I go refuge to Guru Dharma Sangha. Because it didn't have experience before. Going to some person who died during prayer. This is the first time. So as some of this person asked them, she just did thousands of miles of refuge. Then later, this Lama explained to his guru or somebody, I didn't know what to do, so I just did thousands of refuge prayer. When they asked the guru, the High Lama said, this is the best thing. This is the best thing what you did. So, so I hear that, I hear sometimes some of the Sangha, the teacher at the centers, different places, saying that, didn't know when somebody asked to pray, somebody died, so to pray, so didn't know what to do, certainly what has done. So actually, even what you know is only refuge, no other prayer. Only refuge prayer, if you do that, it's the prayer. If you do that, purify that person in karma. You take strong refuge to Buddha Dharma Sangha, this person to not be reborn in law rhythms and to be born purely and or receive perfect in the body. That's the very essence. That's the very essence. Even you do Gyalwa, even you do very elaborate pujas or sophisticated pujas, however, the basic thing is the refuge. Everything is built on the refuge. So that's the main, that's the foundation for so you, from a heart, rely upon Dharma Sangha, then help this person, see that's what it is, liberate this person. So, see, even what you know is nothing else, just a refuge, or just Om Mani Padme Hum. The visualize generously, try to generously, not immediately from the generously purify the person, things karma correct from beginning to the birth. Just Om Mani Padme Hum. That's the essence. So much depends on your faith, how much strong refuge you can take, reliance, depend on that. So that's not having well taught. So there's so many prayers, Guru, such as Guru Puja. That's all this practice that if you do that for that person collects all these merits. If you do that and dedicate for that person, then there's a power within the Lama Zopa. There's a power. Near the end, you see, after the completion stage, there's a power prayer. You see. I met one time the great Paponka, the Jinyingbo. He passed away, reincarnated, and then became Geshe in Baksa, where I lived 8 years. So then he passed away, took cancer, passed away, now reincarnated. So with this present reincarnation, that's that. After we become friends, Dharmasala Tushita, after his manager passed away, then he lived Dharmasala for a long time. So somehow we became friends, and very happy to come to Tushita and to chat or to do pujas together. So so I don't know what happened. There's some conversation happened about praying for a dead person. Then he said, "Oh, I do Lama Zopa." He said, "Oh, I do Lama Zopa. I don't do another thing. I just do Lama Zopa when somebody died." And Guru Puja, you see, and then the power prayer. This one verse at the end. I said, "I do this 3 times." I think he did it 3 times. So actually, I think he does power, but you don't notice. This was Lama Zopa. He said. So I think also one old Lama from Serachi, Ronpa Rinpoche, one old Lama. I remember that one the father, the director of Dushita, not now director, the lawyer who was a member of the Dushita Center in Delhi, Naresh, his wife, Anthony, the Italian lady, her father died in Delhi, I think in the hospital. So we went there. They invited me, but I invited Lama Zopa Rinpoche, Lama who lived in Delhi. He and the Lama came together. So then did just a straight Lama Zopa. Then they did the power, the last part of prayer, maybe 3 times, I don't remember. So if you do Lama Zopa, it's very rich. It's very rich. It's like a no, I wouldn't say pizza. I wouldn't use, maybe I wouldn't use the example of pizza, but I think it's cream and what else? Cherry and cream and all that. Anyway, so maybe like this. Anyway, so it is a very rich practice, so many things inside. So, what else? And there is powers. All that. As Pamanga, as I read the other beginner of Guru Puja, as I read the other day in the morning. So like that, so rich. Within this, like the food that which is many delicious things, so many yams, so many yams. In the Lama Zopa, there's so many yams. So anyway, so like that. So there's so much what you can do. It's just you somehow didn't think, somehow didn't click. In everyday prayer, what do? You can do that for the dead person. Just as a talk. However, this retreat is not just to retreat. Not just retreat, quieting the mind, quieting, Q-U-I-T, quieting the mind. It's not just quieting the mind. I'm not sure there's such English or not. It's not just quieting the mind. It's also for learning, various ways, because we have to help the sentient beings many different ways. So to learn as many as possible that various ways to benefit the sentient beings, and especially the center. If you have center, mental center, then you can grow people. There's so many what you can do for the sentient beings. So this is, by the way, also to learn. Many things about that. Not that something that I know a lot. It's not that, but just a few small things. But then you see, if it's something that can be helpful to others. So you see, then by knowing that everybody can see. You have many methods to help others, to benefit others. how the organization can be beneficial for something that make it productive, really useful. Did all the past and made it good, made the Buddhist big class of us heart and the house of all us in that originated made it increase. Chanju is a joy Rinpoche, Maje Abanam de Juroye, Gyalwa Gyatso Mevaye, Kone Gondo Bevaroyo. I met the Bodhicitta beings rise with was heart was permanent, all of us in the house of everyone in this world. In the house, all the students, and all the supporters, those who give up their life to the organization, to the services and the links in all their hearts, without delaying a second. Chanju is a joy Rinpoche, Maje Abanam de Juroye, Gyalwa Gyatso Mevaye, Kone Gondo Bevaroyo. The Metta-Bodhicitta be generated in the hearts of all the leaders of the world, and may it be generated in the hearts of all the terrorists or the monks or those people who create so much problem, give so much harm. Without delaying a second, the Metta-Bodhicitta be generated in all their hearts. Joy Rinpoche, Maje Abanam de Juroye, Gyalwa Gyatso Mevaye, Kone Gondo Bevaroyo. Rinpoche, Maje Abanam de Juroye, Gyalwa Gyatso Mevaye, Kone Gondo Bevaroyo. Rimini Rinpoche, Maje Abanam de Juroye, Gyalwa Gyatso Mevaye, Kone Gondo Bevaroyo. Harira Vepuve Shinari Penanda Wama Vejuve Nichera Swa Tinjin Japo Yeshabe Side Bago Tenjo. And then we have all this we have opportunity this time. Then decide in daily life. So by kind of vision of the Lama, long life and all the wishes these things. Bandera Megudeta, Tabata Kajamala, the Jung Adamazana, Sota Division, the Sanjay due to all the past, present, future made is Pratiban, Peter Minister of the others, may oneself also family members, all of us. What percentage means in all the lifetimes we may be meet only perfectly qualified man Guru. And from each individual side, from society, to be able to see the virtuous trend, the only enlightened being. And to be able to do only action most pleasing to the mind, virtuous trend, from by each individual side, from society. And to be able to fulfill the holy wishes of virtue friend immediately by also by oneself. So that is to happen in all the future lifetimes. This life and all the future lifetimes. These are the past, present, future, may I able to offer limitless gas benefit to sentient by Lama Zopa. By having the same quality within me as Lama Zopa has from now on in all my future lifetimes. every second, all the time, to be able to do. Lama Zopa benefit extended benefit to sentient. These are the past, present, future, medical, that which exists but doesn't exist. They don't exist from their own side. Totally empty. May the I who exist but do not exist from the other side was totally empty. Achieve Gyalwa Gyatso's enlightenment, which exists but doesn't exist from the other side, that is totally empty. Lead all the sentient beings who exist but do not exist from the other side, who are totally empty. To that, Gyalwa Gyatso's enlightenment, which exists but doesn't exist from its own side, that is totally empty. By myself alone, who exist but do not exist from its own side, who is totally empty. I dedicate all the merits to be able to follow holy expectation for this kind of development of us. I dedicate all the merits in the same way as a numberless past, present, future Buddhas dedicated merit. And general teaching of the Buddha, teaching Lama Zopa, the teaching merits for the Buddha. The general teaching of the Buddha, teaching Lama Zopa, made it spread in all the directions, made it flow spread in this world. By complete classroom, from the heart was a family, all of us here. In the heart of a student, the infections of organization. And of the life of the organization, the services in all their hearts. And completely flat. Of our hearts. Cheji Jawo Tunga Vechu Nambara Bewa Gege Tamashu Benje Malu Zangwa Shu Dava Shinje Zumban Bebe Sonye Jawa Losan Traba Yitemba Yurin Banjo
Page 34, dedication prayers, multiplying mantras.
To multiply the merit our class 1,000 times. Then last Buddha's name that which multiplies merit 1,000 times, but also whatever we pray that brings success with the child. Sometimes that the child doesn't mind. Moada Malada Jetivaja, Walla, some the Java doesn't mind. Moada Malada Jetivaja. Some the Java doesn't mind. Moada Malada Jetivaja, Walla, Chaza, Lo. To the blessings of the immanent Buddha Sapas, and due to my special attitude and unbearable dependent arising, may all my pure prayers be succeed immediately. Major Sajay Chalada Tintin Lua Midamada Dagel Hassan but to so you can leave. Yeah, short prayer to end the sadhana, the completion.
So I'm just finishing the prayers. If you can leave very quietly. Tomorrow morning we'll begin at 6, and there's silence until the next session. So everybody come here at 6 o'clock, and we'll do the preliminary prayers together. And please keep silence.